Funny enough, talking to SonicFox earlier, why the Canary pick? His claim is that she is a better Flash. Very strong opinions, but Sonic known for those daily. As HoneyBee going back to the Flash God Lord specialty, it's made everything work. It's opened up with the overhead from that string into the Canary crash screen for the restand and damage galore.
Yeah, both that level 1 and level 2 trait have put in so much work for SonicFox throughout the tournament, throughout his life playing Canary. And now here comes the mix from Flash. He can hurt you too. Don't worry about that. All that mix.
So much speed with that trait active. HoneyBee was able to drop the combo and pick it up all in the same bunch. I'm going to give him props and say that was intentional. You know, swaggy for the Canadian. This time using the background bounce to save the meter. Here's the hard splat. No, drops it. Sonic Tech rolls out.
Yeah, now HoneyBee has to be careful here with that full Canary cry, but just as I say, it is letting it rip, and now here comes the mix from SonicFox.
He commits to that kick, spinning 2 bars for the air escape, and HoneyBee taking advantage, not only stealing the life and bringing the meter advantage slightly, closer to his favor as he running man stances, try to build some bar of his own.
And HoneyBee still has that full trade available to him along with 2 bars. Let's see if he can make any use of this, or SonicFox is able to close out this first health bar from HoneyBee. That should be able to do it.
It will. A very uncharacteristic there from HoneyBee. He let SonicFox whip a string from about 2.5 character spaces away. No challenge. Not really sure or too familiar with the matchup buttons-wise. He was definitely scrambling, trying to get some matchup experience in between pulls in the top 8. But this just has been a gauntlet of a tournament. We started, and we're going straight through a test of endurance, a test of, mental ability, and just swagging right quick, 580 damage on a drop setup, no big deal.
Just 580, no big deal on that. But now here comes SonicFox with that level 3 trait. Gonna send, oh my goodness, HoneyBee, he is getting mixed now. All these health bars have just tied up.
All right, now when you see Canary pull up that knee, she can cancel it a bunch of ways. She can do nothing, she can go low, she can go overhead, she can stop and go for a parry, and Sonic playing the mind games, doesn't commit, doesn't allow him to clash, but HoneyBee sitting on a super. SonicFox does anything, it equals death, and here comes the,
oh, he supered it, he got it! Oh, stay Canary. Oh, we're mixing right now.
I actually like the idea. Sonic was next level. He threw out the Canary cry knowing that HoneyBee was going to attempt to punish it, hoping it would kill, but left with a pixel. We take those in fighting games, and HoneyBee up 1-0.
And now it looks like SonicFox is going to get his mix started early here. HoneyBee stopping the momentum of the Fox, and now, oh no, going to get gassed up.
All right, 3-3, the double kicks plus frames on deck. No anti-air challenge. Going to play spacing game. None of these characters have a projectile, so you're just going to get footsies in the ultimate sense. Reversal punish on the Canary. HoneyBee knowing the details.
Yeah, very good awareness there by HoneyBee, and now no trade for Black Canary SonicFox, but a full trade here for HoneyBee. He's able to confirm something, has the bar to do it as well, but SonicFox not even giving him the opportunity.
All right, keeps it safe with that level 2 cry. It's going to get the air-to-air now. Easy juggle for HoneyBee. He's going to extend the damage with the meter burn.
Yeah, there's going to be another setup here.
Yeah, looking for the parry on Wake Up, read like a book, and this should be it for the great health. We all know how much damage Flash does, and that combo wasn't finished.
that combo had about 30 more hits in it, and then you would have...
And another 600 damage on top, overhead to break out the cry. SonicFox going to that character power as a huge footsie tool, but right on cue. Not sure if she catches the train, but she doesn't know what time. Instead, a parry on deck, and right back after Sonic not going down without a fight.
Yeah, and these characters are both so scary just because these health leads really can disappear in a flash.
I mean, is Flash ever at a life deficit? Let's be totally serious.
No, and I think with the way that SonicFox is approaching this Canary character, neither does she.
Just warming up.
And you have the right to remain silent.
Oh, trying to arrest her. Sick. Definitely not going to happen as Sonic wins the clash and regains 25% of his health. He's going to eat a face full of glass as he cartwheels to safety and whiff punish. No air escape options available while you're in the Speed Force. Much too slow. And one more mix-up from HoneyBee should do it, but let's not count Sonic out just yet.
Yeah, SonicFox is never one to be counted out here. And now keeping up all this pressure, going to have one more mix. And it's the same game that we're playing here. You get knocked down and you get mixed. I might not have a trait to do it with, but I'll yell at you.
He went for the low parry there. Sonic risking it all. Doesn't want to allow HoneyBee to clash. Looking for the up front shimmy. There's the overhead. Knocked down to the corner and contesting the jump with the down 2 is HoneyBee. Wanted that extra damage, and HoneyBee now up 2-0. He just did it to Tweedy to get here. Can he follow it up? This amazing performance against SonicFox.
Yeah, this is the exact same situation. SonicFox was in against the hero killer Stain, down 2-0 in the set, and just activating Fox mode.
Yeah, absolutely. The Fox factor, a very real thing. If you saw in the Hero Killer Stain set, when he won the first game to make it 2-1, he just had a smirk on his face. He wasn't fazed. He wasn't moved by any stretch of the imagination. And right on point, getting cute with it now. Didn't even need the slam at the end. A perfect
He
to
didn't
start
even
off game
get
3.
He didn't even get touched on that one, showing the giving Hero Killer Stain maybe in the audience a little bit of.
Yeah, don't kill esports just yet. I heard that. Back to into the dashing punch away. HoneyBee finally gaining a hit. Is going to commit to the Speed Force. Mix up galore. Great block. And while that is active, the Flash cannot block. So great recognition by Sonic to duck the overhead string and get the clean poke afterwards.
And now here comes SonicFox with more pressure, using great use of that overhead tool. We've seen him catch HoneyBee trying to trait and catch him with that.
And a wake up. Not going to deal with the jumping mix up. Not too much priority on that jump 2 for Canary. Is going to get rid of the interactables and runs right into the Canary cry. Meter burn back 3-4-3. Unclashable damage. There's the sweep, and this is all but over. Only the realest of real masters could make this comeback, and not today. 2-1 HoneyBee. And, you know, getting Sonic down 0-2, forcing him to have to stick with Canary for the entirety, of the remainder of the set. This is just counter pick heaven. You can literally look at your roster of characters and pick what you think is best for the situation. But a little secret, Sonic told me that he thinks Canary beats Fate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And let's see if that knowledge that SonicFox has comes into play here. Gonna go for the cross-up.
Plus frames. HoneyBee caught, challenging, not in his best interest. Cartwheel for the swagger on top, jumps over the wake up, and
This is looking good for SonicFox right now. Making all the right reads, making all the swaggy plays as well. He's throwing his own little flavor on this matchup too.
and almost whiff punished there on the forward 2. I know it's only a great light bar, but HoneyBee looking kind of shaky, baby, as the Canary Cry gets neutered by the Almond Rod Blast. With punish again, not quite, and HoneyBee, here we go, spacing game. Doesn't have much real estate behind him, but is able to push SonicFox back full screen once again.
And that small hitbox of Black Canary able to just go right underneath that orb from Dr. Fate, but here comes the classic Fate, just gonna throw some fireballs at you.
Ooh, and that was so slick. Sonic trying to use the sweep to low profile under it, but the meter burn orb stopping it in its track. And finally, a whiff punish on that lunging kicks. HoneyBee not watching from the sideline, looking to solidify his spot in Winners Finals and clear himself of any Fox Factor comebacks.
Yeah, I'm sure HoneyBee would much rather be sitting in Winners than in Losers, and especially if he could knock SonicFox down.
Not on my watch.
I mean, HoneyBee's no stranger to being Sonic. We've seen it once before. Everybody knows the classic Evolution 2017 run where this man actually lost Evo, but yet somehow won. Second place, didn't get the trophy, but by all means was our Evo champion. As I look at Young Dragon looking out in the crowd, making a guest appearance for us. Happy to see him out, but more zoning and space control. There is that orb. SonicFox having to patiently wait, and because he couldn't keep that patience, ate an extra bit of damage unnecessarily.
And now here comes HoneyBee with that unorthodox Dr. Fate pressure being right in SonicFox's face until he is able to pick his spot back up here and now get some more zoning in. But SonicFox very good at closing that space and has that trait available to him right now. But HoneyBee just not allowing him to do anything with it.
And the cancel looking for the hit confirm on the forward 2 to launch Sonic for that unclashable damage. Won't get it, but instead jumps to his demise. Mix-ups incoming to the corner we go. Here's the knockdown. How does Sonic play this? Cross up, same side.
I gotta be with you on that one, KP. I thought he was gonna cross up too, but there goes that level 3 trait, gonna be that big girl damage. Excuse me.
483 damage, one guess. There's the low into the hit confirm, and SonicFox is gonna get away with that one. The comeback almost.
I am not in that generation.
All right, decisive game 5 coming up, and HoneyBee going back to the Flash. Gonna strike first blood, but does not commit to the lightning kick. Instead, just a down 1, 2, 3, knocked down, and gets the first bar meter for the first hit.
And here's SonicFox and HoneyBee really feeling each other out here in the neutral and just using that background bounce to get that big damage here, meterless as well.
All right, using a little bit of the invincibility frames on wake up to escape the pressure. Into the corner we go. We've seen Canary's mix be so effective. What side? Same side, low. Not watching his toes, and as fast as the Flash is, all he can do is simply watch his life bar dissipate slowly, and push blocks doesn't want anything to do with it, but dashes right back in that Jesser, please.
And it's so scary. She just throws her knee up at you, and now this is what happens. The mix just continues, and the another read on the wake up, just gonna neutral jump into it.
It's just gonna.
My goodness, SonicFox just putting on a clinic of mix right now on HoneyBee, who is supposed to be the one mixing.
Yeah, another display there. HoneyBee falling victim to that delayed low off the standing 2 knee option. Here's the Speed Force gonna jump in, gets the overhead, and the execution monster that is the Flash God Lord drops it right on cue. Commentators will beat execution every time with our bad luck, and HoneyBee forced the clash.
At least we're friends this time.
And let's see SonicFox deciding to spend his one bar. He's still on great health. It does not matter. He'll earn it back, especially with all these cartwheels and all this mix that Black Canary will do. But HoneyBee, not out of this just yet. Do not count him out.
Yeah, you gotta love it. Cartwheels from a little too far out. Easy punish there on the recovery, but the call out from SonicFox, neutral jump 2, followed up by the extension. Here comes the background bounce, just all of the combo damage. We're looking close to 500.
Yeah, that's so much. And just the knee in the air. You are so scared of the two options that are happening. And SonicFox again, reverse 3-0. So now here we go. It is Gur starting the match off just like that. I mean, with the trade. No tool is going to help you out there.
Was there any other question the way Gur's going to start the match? Jump back or walk back trade is just going to happen. Trying to take Hayatei to Microtown and whiffs. Adam, not the best range in the game, but when that character power is active, man, he just gets small, and you have to deal with this, buddy. Matching that too, all the way across the screen and safely coming back to the land of the big. Yeah,
it becomes a whole new threat once that trait is active. He's shooting ray guns at you. He's throwing some science out at you, but when that trait is out, it's a different mind game. It's a different mix, and you're taking damage now. But great job by Hayatei, stopping the trade before it's even able to activate, and now going to get good damage and a good setup.
He was the one thinking damage with that back 2-1 into the meter burn, forward 3 bounce cancel, drops a combo. Very unfortunate. Could have killed in that situation. Luckily, the meter burn DP is safe on block. And Gur trying to find his way in, calls the Bertarang back, but not going to work in his favor. Gur taking the damage in bunches. Nice down 3 to low profile, literally everything in the game.
And there's another one just to close out that first health bar. Gonna low profile everything, as you were saying, and I'm gonna try to get some ground pounds going in. You know, he's just gonna beat him with science.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure if it's literally everything in the game, but it might as well be, and that's good enough for us. Explosive Bertarang on the ground, huge vicinity on the blast. Gur caught trying to walk back out. Got those toes tapped just a little bit as he puts the poison science on the ground. Damage over time for as long as Robin stands in that green cloud.
Man, this is a story we've seen all day with these matches. Every match that Gur's had has been close. Every match in this final stop of to earn points in the Pro Series has been down to the wire. Now both these players showing why they deserve their spot in that Pro Series.
And Gur getting a little antsy, trying to counter poke, whips the throw and the throw tech on top of it. Luckily, no trouble came out of for either one of these men. Looking for the trade combo down 2, but instead Hayatei's going to work the corner and push blocks away into the character power. Tries to wake up DP, but there's nothing doing. He has the clash.
I've got more than his belt to fight with.
Oh, hold on, you say you got more than that belt to fight with? let me find out. Anyway, Poison Cloud up. Hayatei's going to jump it, but swept right into it. The damage over time coming in handy. Fantastic block string to extend the amount of time Hayatei spent in that cloud, and the whiff punish on deck. Will we see a clash from Gur? No opportunity available.
Yeah, and just like Flash, Robin hits hard, but here's that trait. Hayatei has to deal with all of this, and he's able to block everything.
Big mistake and chance miss from Hayatei. Could have got the full back 3 because he got the full punish on the belt. He was going to stand there for like 800 frames, but instead he just allows him, and those balls that jump out of the EX version, too much poison in this.
Big brain commentary.
Absolutely. Second game starting, and Gur's going to follow it the same way he's done the first game. Probably every match of his Adam tournament career with that character power, looking for the escape. Great stand switch, trying to get the down 3 to come in between the gap on the string, but it's still punishable enough to get hit by him anyway.
And Gur going to spend that bar to continue the combo and take him all the way to the corner. Going to activate that science, and this is going to be chip regardless of whether he's getting hit or not. And Hayatei still taking damage a little bit more, but tying up these health bars.
All right, great stuff there. Going with that overhead sword option, catching Gur on the wake up character power. It's going to meet a burn it to stay somewhat safe. He'd rather, not get hit instead of deal with it. Gets the conversion now. This should be enough for the kill. Assassin Strike just shy, and the chase down on the DP, and was able to knock him out of the character power, resetting the timer.
Yes, he was, and not only that, but he's able to maintain this corner position as well. But that meter burn back 3, so good from Gur.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. You saw the delay into the vortex setup. He was trying to beat a bug that wasn't there anymore, and he caught a jump 3 on the back of the dome. Too much space in the hoodie is Robin as he gets opened up by Gur. Now playing the zoning game with those unblockable stumps.
And nice shot by Gur, canceling out the trade as soon as he gets that overhead hit. But an overhead of his own, but just a little too far there from Hayatei. Not able to catch Gur. And now walking his way all the way back to the corner.
Yeah, trying to keep it meterless there and gets the whiff punish on the down 3. Gur with the great recognition that he got opened up, immediately clashing, you know, Robin, one of the higher damaging characters from anywhere on the screen with at least a bar of meter at his disposal, excuse me. And now Gur has to deal with it. Look at the imminent switch in gameplay, just walking back, doesn't want anything to do with this up-close Robin pressure.
Yeah, Gur's waiting for that trait to be back while Hayatei is doing all he can to close out that space and make sure he is able to get that big boy damage that Robin is known for. And that could have been it, but again, he just doesn't capitalize on these punishes.
Yeah, big opportunities missed, and Gur taking the second opportunity to keep that ground pound unblockable at full screen. The EX version, sorry, the plus frames way over the place. A heavy +7 and a trait special. If Hayatei can block this big opportunity, interrupts it instead. The gall of this man to press a button in that situation.
He recognized a slight delay there by Gur and just decided, I'm going to press buttons here. Sometimes you got to be a maniac, but it's not going to work out for him. Oh no, meter burning rolling out of that. What's going to happen here? So close.
Hayatei actually got an advantage when he hit Gur, hit him with the fireball the first time. He didn't need to burn it and get the combo extension now. He only has a pick, so I don't know if he'll be able to survive the wake up. Doesn't get the launch and not enough chip damage. And Hayatei drops it again. Back-to-back opportunity in those situations, knowing that the only difference between a win and a loss was your execution. Keep that mindset clean. You should just be able to, you know, capitalize as he gets the back 3 on cue this time. Won't drop this opening.
Exactly. A big part of fighting games is that mindset that you put yourself in. You could definitely mentally check out of a game, and then it's all downhill from there. But it looks like Hayatei is still in this the way he is playing against Gur, blocking everything. I've never seen someone block Adam so much. It's ridiculous.
And you're trying to, you know, air tech against Hayatei. It's not happening. Robin, with one of the biggest swords in the game, is going to chase you down from anywhere on the screen and just out of the range, a whiff punish of his own. Gur showing Alex that he can in fact do this too. Hard knockdown from the interactable drop and nothing doing.
Beautiful spacing by Gur and catching him with the overhead again there. And that trade is still out for Robin, keeping a little safe zone right there. Great decision there by Gur, just backing away, knowing the trade could blow up on him in any minute.
All right, didn't need a chip situation. That back two lunging deep into the gut of Gur's defense as Robin finally has a first bar life lead. Trey active is going to push block, not deal with it this time, trying to take advantage of this first health bar lead. And look at the range on that jump attack. Just easy converging. You know, Robin, some of the longest normals out, and plus frames, slowing it down.
Yeah, no matter what Robin does, no matter what normal he throws out, it's reaching a good distance of the screen and just dashing in right there on oh my goodness, the down 2 on that trade call.
Don't make me fly up.
This man's too godlike. Way too godlike.
We in SoCal, right? With the down 2 boys up in here.
I told you it's a big sword, baby. Anyway, after the trade 15 clash, 15% health regenerated for the Atom. Double whip punish. Yeah, big time recovery on that. Just a little too directly under him vertically, so mixed his own buttons up. But it's beautiful when you can drop a combo and pick it right back up. We like to call those resets American.
Yeah, those
something
are
Hayatei doesn't know a thing about.
Some good old American resets, something Gur might be pretty familiar with, but Hayatei still needs a little more.
Canada boys are a little bit more respectful. They don't take those necessarily.
A nice back dodge there from Gur. Gonna try shooting a projectile at Hayatei, keep him at bay, but oh, there's no keeping at bay once you jump into him just like that, and Gur gonna do everything in his power just to keep this life lead here.
All right, nice cross-up setup, but Hayatei's going to get the block now, going for the optimal stuff, using all of the tools in the disposal. 447 damage into a setup situation. Meter burn forward 3, but what's the decision? Does he clash? He can't. Gur has a meter lead.
Yeah, Gur sitting with 2 bars and tries to bounce cancel that, and that's going to cost him. The game is 2-1. You know, over those headphones, clean up. And now, let's see if he could do it again here. Going into game 4, Gur just deciding to back away with the trade. Very smart decision, knowing he was not going to get a hit.
My man was just having a drink, and he just got ragdoll tossed for no reason, man. Poor Steve trying to...
I know, Theo Steve right there, not even able to enjoy his time right here. We're even going to break the jukebox soon, I think.
Yeah, and good read from Gur. He's going to use it. Wake up, swoop, not sure, but gets the full combo punish anyway. Gur not, you know, negating the character power in time. That trades full punish, dashing up into the double sweep, and Hayatei getting to the buttons first. Robin, slightly more aggressive corner control.
Yeah, now Hayatei has the corner pressure here. Going to They're going to throw that jukebox, no tunes for anybody up in this venue anymore. Going to use that trade, going to take him all the way to the other side.
But hold on, that trade is still coming back from full screen, and the smart Ring is going to get rid of that ceiling fan. Robin's rich, baby. We don't use regular ceiling fans where I'm from, as the 2-1 slices across Adam's back. And more of the same. A repeat of game 3 here. Hayatei with the life lead, you know, is going to have some leeway while he's still in great health bar. And the Savage down 2 once again. So reactionary, so clean, and so on point.
Yeah, down 2 boys here from Hayatei, but Gert trying to get a meter burn forward 3 to get something started. Going to burn another bar on that blast, and nothing's going to work out for him. The science is out here and going to bait out the down 2 that time. Very good adjustment here from Gert.
Yo, the back dash into the forward dash. Let me get out, hold up, I'm back in there. Staying right on point and down. Low profiling a down 1, like that's not okay.
You know, when you go to the size of a molecule or whatever Adam does.
You get out of here with your crazy logic, okay? This is fighting games. As he jumps over with punishing the down 3 that went the other way this time, yeah. The Microtown clash.
And that fighting game logic, get hit once and you're going to lose half your health bar if you're Robin. Don't worry about it. But here comes Gert getting 15% of that health back. But Hayatei still sitting on a good health lead and still has his clash available with that bar.
All right, the trade is out. Will he call it in time? He won't get a chance. Nice tech of the throw, but for Gert's, you know, safety, he's able to escape with just the, you know, throw tech. Doesn't lose any damage. Not any real spacing. Works out in his favor in that situation.
Gert has to be careful right here. Those normals can reach at this range. Putting himself in the corner. Does have to teleport to get out and going to activate trade right underneath the down 2.
And yeah, I think we may need to put a little bit more props on Hayatei's defense while in the character power. You try to air take, it simply doesn't work and ties it up. Again, we're looking at a reverse 3-0 situation. Not in his hand like he was up 3-0 already to begin with.
Here's the thing about NRS games at this level, that all these players are playing such a high level that they don't let these losses get to them. They don't let these drops get to them. They keep playing at the highest ability. And now we're seeing it. It's 2-2 now. Anybody's game. And we've had nothing. This is our second game 5 of this top 8 already.
All right, in the back 3, the damage continues on. Here's the Ring setup. Great delayed wake up from Gert, but going for the meterless launcher this time. Hayatei recognizing he didn't have the bar for the extension. That's just awareness, you know. These guys always know what's going on from all sides as we finally get opened up here with the character power. That trait coming in handy for Gert, trying to figure out forward 3 on wake up, trying to keep it medium plus, and everything seems to be working now as the offensive swing goes from Robin to unblockable interactiveness.
And this is looking very good for Gert right now. Going to get the science out. Hayatei cannot step in this or else he's going to lose his health bar. And there it is. The DP almost gets him high enough, but not high enough.
Yeah, couldn't escape and continue the pressure for the win, but instead gets the chip damage and right back at you. No time to rest, no time to adjust. Robin known for pressing buttons at the down 2 coming in handy. Gert a little too telegraphed once he does the jump back character power. Hayatei's been bodying him with it every single time.
Yeah, Hayatei's made that read like 3 times in this set already, and now this is back and forth, both players not giving an inch, except Gert right now in the corner, gonna get opened up here by Hayatei, gonna get a good block. He's just he's too small.
Finally gets the punish on the swoop. Standing punish, full bars, 3 versus 2. Gonna deal an extra 15% damage to somewhat even things out, and now take a trip in the driver's seat. Hayatei has no clash. He has to deal with this. Wake up down 1-2, and now Gert, even game. So much damage, so many reads.
Hayatei is definitely an NRS, but he will press buttons on your wake up. You better be on point, Gert, if you do not want all this disrespect coming from Hayatei right now.
And
but
gets opened up by the overhead once again. Does he have enough in the tank to kill? Just shy. Ring setup. Overhead into the assassin strike, and the reverse 3-0 is the best player on the planet right now as we get into the lovely Starfire.
Yeah, Tweedy getting it off right there very quickly, whipping his hair back and forth and rewind, making sure that Starfire has no space to get away from him. But again, so scary to try to meaty Starfire on wake up because she has so many options.
Trying to play the spacing game. Starfire known for her great meter build and chip damage galore, but Tweedy playing up close with Catwoman. Wants to play the rush down game, keeping it safe. Checking with that down 1's gonna get the continuation. No. Looking for the cross up and back dashing away. No sir. Tamarani in charge. And look at that hair. Isn't it lovely?
Oh, she's whipping her hair back and forth. Don't even worry about that, KP. She's looking good over here in her Dodger blue. representing that SoCal.
Feels extremely good to be in spectator mode for this one as Rewind goes to the cat evade, building those scratches. And as he gets close, Tweedy with that trait, that fast, extremely damaging high chip beam to push Rewind back as far as he can. And great patience and defense from Tweedy. Gets the launch, disco lights, baits out the wake up. And yeah, so Tweedy's just in full control here. Wow, even gets the back three connect.
Yeah, Tweedy is in the driver's seat right now, making all the right reads, getting all the anti-airs off, and he's just picking his spot, playing extremely patient. And it's one of the things I love about watching Tweedy's Starfire is that he's just so patient and knows when to pick his spots, knows when to bait you out, knows which projectile to use. It's so scary to play against a full screen mix-up, basically.
I mean, look at the level of respect of Rewind. The only button he has pressed in the last 20 seconds is forward until that one came out. But finally gets to jump in, something doing. Here's a throw, corner pressure on deck. Beats out the back two, high priority anti-air attack, but instead Tweedy just a little too late at the draw. Corner pressure for Rewind, and it's just gonna throw, you know, take the throw, right? It's a fighting game mantra.
Yeah, a little bit of damage is better than nothing. And now here we go, is Rewind gonna get that cat dash off into the forward three. This should be the health bar if Rewind is able to close it out, not drop the combo. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he knew he was gonna counter poke there. Rewind just betting it all, and what seemed like the full train of Starfire in big time control. Ever since they got to this last fifth of the stage in the corner, Rewind has been in big time trouble, and Tweedy has to be scratching his head, wondering how that back two whipped. Now clashing back to the walls, gonna have to deal with Catwoman pressure. No, let me reset the neutral, unblockable interactables, and wake up cat dash. Rewind simply doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, the madman Rewind right here, jumping over all these not even air projectiles, the back two from Starfire, and just doing everything he can to stay in her face. Gonna just go maniac mode.
All right, the star out there jumping in. Tweedy had a very successful run up close with his pressure and rush down. And nice bait, jumps over that hair flip. Tweedy has to deal with this, gonna get the knockdown off of that whip. One guess and a dream. Wow, beats out the wake up. The air tech unsuccessful, what you thought. Plus frames on deck, and Tweedy, I like the idea, that quick startup on the disco ball move, but just not fairly animated guy. You know, some of the emotion. We saw his Evo run. We're not gonna get into it. We're gonna focus on this.
We'll focus on SCR for now, but we see the emotion on all these player faces, and Tweedy letting a little bit out right there. It must be frustrating with the way Catwoman is just thieving her way past these anti-airs and getting those hits on Tweedy.
I like Tweedy's determination. You know, before the tournament, we talked about all of the people who have a chance to qualify, all of the people trying to keep the defenders out. You know what Tweedy said? Yeah, I'm number one, but I've got 2,200 hours on this game, and I got bills to pay, so I'm about to win. What's up? Like, just want to crush the dreams of everybody as Rewind wakes up like a maniac. Air techs to keep it safe.
Yeah, when you're playing and you're making as many grand finals as Tweedy is making, you're going to keep showing up to these tournaments. You might even gatekeep a couple people here.
Hey, look, man, it is what it is. At the end of the day, fighting games are a one-on-one competition. And right there, liking the bounce back from Tweedy. Air-to-air, meeting Catwoman before she can take advantage with those fantastic jump normals.
And good delay wake up there from Rewind. Now has the corner pressure again. This is the exact situation he was in last game to close out the game. And this is exactly how it got started, just jumping over all of these wake-ups. It looks like Rewind has really been labbing the matchups and the wake-up options from Starfire, and that's going to be that health bar.
So much damage. Yeah. So much damage.
So much damage here. All those screen positioning for Rewind as well. And Tweedy going to fight his way out with that forward two.
Trying to chase down. Great back dash. Doesn't want to deal with the gaps in the string. Now Tweedy can close it out and do the normal one as the back two trades, wake up DP right back at you. No continuation on the combo. See, he's too savage. That's why he's dropping the combos. You know, the fighting game gods are like, you don't deserve this. Okay, so we're gonna make this one drop.
And now here we see Rewind. He's making great use of just those jump normals from Catwoman, that how she gets so small as well, able to avoid, and just the cat dash! Rewind!
Goes under the projectile. He definitely knows about those properties, and Tweedy clashes and regains some life. No, neutral. Rewind gonna meet him, and that is a reaction. Young man, you gotta remember, he's like 12, so it's no big deal.
His eyes work way better than ours.
His hormones are OD right now. He's going through a lot of changes with his body. He's just enhanced. We should probably split the leagues up to like us old people and then make them play.
We gotta go age division real quick.
Absolutely. We gotta go Pokemon Championships. Anyway, 4-1 gets eat up by that jumping 3-beam. Tamarani in charge, meter burn to keep it safe now. Big time trouble plus frames. Tweedy trying to meter burn back through his way through it, and Rewind's gonna get the follow up. Cat Dash now the Evo champion. Trying to this could be arguably the greatest run and like all time. Like
yeah, from the getting eliminated round one all the way to taking it to the one of the
But let's just
arguably
slow down. Let's just slow down one match at a time. Let's not put him in grand finals just yet.
Right now,
we've
he is
seen
2-0.
Yeah, we've seen 2 reverse 3-0s. That's been the theme of this tournament thus far. Let's see if Tweedy will keep it going or if Rewind is here to change the status quo and blow up wake-ups like that one.
Yeah, and with the level of play we're seeing right now, it is anybody's game, especially the type of characters that are being played right now. Starfire with the crazy amount of chip, and Catwoman just with the crazy damage. And all this pressure being brought in by Rewind, baiting out all these wake-ups from Tweedy perfectly. Oh my goodness!
I mean, that's a real man wake up. If I wake up and get punished and then you wake up again, you're an actual real man. So it's all good.
Is that you think I won't do it again?
Absolutely.
Watch me.
Opened up, whip. Tweedy in trouble now. Starfire not known for a heavy combo damage, and she barely gets that to begin with. It's going to be forced to clash now, and before he can even get Rewind down to his second life bar, he has to deal with all of the mileage he's going to pick up. This is just insurance damage, as the wake up cat dash is just, Tweedy has to be, you know, psychologically damaged in this situation.
Yeah, Tweedy has to be thinking himself, this guy cannot be this much of a maniac, just interrupting that as well, and everything's just going in Rewind's favor. The young man himself gonna be one hit away, stuffs out the wake up, and Tweedy gonna fall to...
You actually can't mess with him. That was the MKX Smoke Day Scar, though. He's unevolved. You know, he's a more reserved man nowadays. As he's playing the spacing game with the lasers, Deoxys, these men getting straight into it. Gotta respect that.
Yeah, so we're seeing Scar play a little bit more passively, allowing Deoxys to come up to him, let Deoxys make the mistake, and now whiff shield bash there by Deoxys.
All right, blocking successfully on the low, and look at the patience. None of these men want to commit to no reason to early on, you know. Injustice definitely a very patient game, and looking for Scar to check him after that falling jump one. Not necessarily the most plus of moves to get full combo strings, but he's going to keep it safe with the pokes of his own. He's going to commit to the sweep early, so no full combo there. But again, all of these singular hits add up, and Scar, without even being comboed necessarily once until this moment, had already lost about 75% of his health, and man, just swagging his way up. Here's the stab. Corner trouble.
Yeah, that.
Ooh, get the continuation. Drop. Back three is going to take him back towards the corner. Knockdown, follow up. What's the mix-up going to be? Patience.
Scar switching the momentum in his favor and just going to walk up, grab. Really shows the respect between these two players. Both players know what each other's capable of, and they're really respecting each other. Tries to go for a meter burn ice breath.
Yeah, and Scar definitely had the anti-air on point there. As a power character, he's want to get rid of that gator as soon as he can. You know, Beetle with all of his air mobility options, the double, triple flight cancels, and then resetting after he jumps off of the gator. Scar's going to stay patient and just move the match away from that side of the level. Interactable is a huge part in Injustice, and Gadget characters seemingly getting the better end of the stick here after, you know, having to deal with the nonsense in Injustice 1 from power characters and all of their unblockables.
Yeah, so Injustice 2, the Gadget characters getting to have a fun time with everything. And now that meter burn quickly from Scar to try to close out the help bar. Just left with the sliver here is Deoxys, but that gator.
Eats a gator to the mouth. How's that for a life bar depletion? Is Power Girl powering up, taking the time, not letting Deoxys get too zone happy, and the air-to-air attack followed up, that lunging forward too. You know, having forward advancing mid is a huge trait to good characters in NRS games, and Beetle definitely one of the best with that forward too.
And down to there from Scar, allowing him to get the corner position. And now it's going to be the mix-up here. Just tries to go in with the forward one.
Yeah, gets the plus frames off that diagonal low laser, but Deoxys is going to challenge immediately with the sweep. Runs into a projectile Scar, but very reserved. Again, not much in the combos department from both of these gentlemen. Great block on the overhead, whiffing that jump number, trying to get Scar to bite, but he just refuses to. Very solid gameplay, but Deoxys does have the lead.
And Deoxys has a slight lead here. Both players still have their clash available to them. 2 bars on the Deoxys side. Now Scar just built that second bar as well.
Yeah, and that's 4 lasers in a row that Deoxys is eaten to the face. And just like that, Scar literally a block string away from a life lead and trying to build meter at the same time.
And this is so scary for Deoxys to be, because once you get hit by a couple lasers, it's hard to get that mentality out of your head, but it's a top player mentality. You have to adjust, you have to compose yourself and go in just like this. The bounce cancel from Deoxys, that's all going to be unclashable as well.
And uses the plus frames from the bomb, the back 2-3, the unblockable, not really, but might as well be. Looking for the interrupt on the back one on the bounce cancel, throw into the corner, and the wake up jump one. Fantastic chance to, you know, surf the character select screen if his heart desires, but see how this goes. Gonna start off with projectiles, calls out that beta drone. on the way. Nice duck from Deoxys, but he does know he has to slow it down and try to stay grounded. You know, that Brainiac dive kick, some of the most priority in the entire game. Also with those low strings, so you're looking at a 50-50 anytime Brainiac is relatively close to you.
Yes, you are, but it's not going to matter if Deoxys has you on the ground like this with your back pinned to the corner. And trying to use the interactable there is Scar. And now Deoxys coming in with more projectiles, using those far-reaching tentacles just to get a hit on Deoxys.
All right, Patience tries to summon the drone in between, but nothing doing. Going for the cross-up. Easy block for Deoxys right there. Taking his time, and he has Beetle grounded. No challenge on the dive kick. And the overhead bounce cancel. Look at this damage. 385 from the back two. And Scar, again, just going to walk. This is Brainiac ships. He should get like a 2,000 health bonus. That's just me. You know, it's a superhero game. Let it rock.
Yeah, he's got the home field advantage. You know, you should be able to use the tentacles in the background.
He definitely jumped out the chair for this top 8 appearance, but Beetle caring nothing about that, doing his best to impress Batman and be the hero we all deserve. But Scar gonna stay patient. You know, 589 damage is a lot, but 2 combos can get that done with Brainiac if he gets the proper setup. And there's the down 2, reaching to, well, we're outside of the Earth, so it can't be the heavens, but different parts of the universes that Brainiac has collected.
And he's going to steal some of that intellect from Blue Beetle, but it's not going to matter. Deoxys is going to use that interactable to get a hit. Very nice confirm as well. Going to take him all the way to the corner again.
That was actually super sick. It looked like on reaction to the summon of the trait, he used the meter on that swing to armor through it and get the punish. Deoxys super next level. Not only knowing his spacing character-wise, but watching the stage at all threats and how it gives enhancements to his gameplay.
Yeah, it's not the first time we've even seen him do that. In the first set against Big D, we saw him use the frozen trait, the frozen interactable, but great job by Scar, minimizing the damage at least, not using his clash yet, so he's able to recover some of this health and close out that health bar.
Oh, and gonna challenge the forward dash. Not sure what Deoxys was looking to, feeling himself a little too much late on the punish. There's the down 2, and those flow shenanigans will not work against this anti-air prowess from Brainiac. It's gonna extend the range on the tentacles to keep it safe. There's the dive kick, forward 3 for plus frames. That was so slick. Scar going in now to the corner. Yeah, I'm just gonna clash. Wants nothing to do with this corner pressure.
So even with everything that went down, all the momentum that was on Deoxys' side, he is still forced to clash first. And now there goes some of the meter from Deoxys' side. No clash available, but still has a health lead.
That painted drone still held active, keeps it safe. There's the throw. And Scar very much in this one. Follow up again. Deoxys getting a little antsy, not quite throwing out as many projectiles as he used to. Looking for the whiff punish, just the down 3, same side. And commits to the low, looking for Scar to challenge the gap in between the 1-1, but instead, risky as ever. Deoxys known for taking the chances at any time necessary. Clash active. Scar's gonna come in.
Yeah, let's see if that risk pays off for him. He needs one more hit to close out this game against Scar.
Very least to even be in the conversation as we see how the points mix up finalizes here with the rest of the top 8. Getting to throw that all-important first bar of meter you get in NRS Fighters. Huge advantage early on. Injustice not the easiest game to make a comeback by any stretch of the imagination. But there's the raw jump 1 and the down 2 challenge up close. Looking for the jump, call them out at Scar, and gets the punish with the dive kick. Now this is some optimization on a punish.
And that was continued on with the background bounce. Deoxys just kind of backing away here. Scar getting a little aggressive now. Closing out space, forcing Deoxys to go all the way into the corner.
That was sick, that jump 3, because Brainiac is such a tall character. All of the setups will work. Great blocks from Scar, plus frames, but back dashing out of the follow-up wants nothing to do with it. Great air challenge, but a little too far out for the forward 2 to hit. And what looked like it would be a whiff punish almost set Scar up for trouble. Fortunately, Deoxys a little late on the buttons.
Yeah, now here comes Scar flying all over the screen, just like Blue Beetle. Going to catch him on the top of the dome with that dive kick. Not even sure what side that hit on, but it got the hit on Deoxys, and now trying to do some zoning here is Deoxys. Scar going to get that trait ready to be called out. He's going to send it out. There it goes. And now here comes Deoxys, just trying to keep him at bay. Does not want Brainiac to touch him. Does not want Brainiac in his face yet. Deoxys wants to be the one to put that pressure on him. Now here comes more zoning from Blue Beetle. Both these players really respecting each other.
Yeah,
this is the game we've seen all set. Just that respect from both players.
Enough hits done on the drone to get the drop down, and the invincibility frames on the escape from the interactable allows Deoxys to, you know, not get bopped in that corner. Once again, wake up down 2 into the bounce cancel forward 3. And yeah, Deoxys having his way. He's not going to commit to the unsafe move. He's going to back it up with bar and 2 more meters for the air tick. He now has no meter, so a clash wouldn't even be in his best interest as Scar takes 400 damage. Now you have to deal with this pressure. Look at the extended limbs, those tentacles coming into play.
There's that sweet spot of Brainiac. Once he gets you in that corner, he takes a couple steps back. He's still got the tentacle arms to reach you, but you do not have any of the tools to reach him.
Big slam on the water horse there. Almost death-defying interactable slam. Deoxys going to get the trade that brings Scar into second health bar territory, but how much does it matter at this point? He's now built the meter back upwards of 3 parts. We now 30. Beetle's corner game is, and the mix is ensued. Yeah, just get out of there. Just right now. Just now. Just run.
That was mix. My goodness, Deoxys really bringing the hurt there. Has to really put on the pressure like that because he cannot take a hit. There's no chance of him clashing, and just like that, the shoulder charge. We got the Wonder Woman boys right here. So
I'm not a loyalist. I play Harley. I always go back to the woman I love. I can't stop it. I have issues. Anyway, safe on the charge for the range, you know, catching the end of it. And back to the wall now. Those Nova Blasts, the most single highest damaging projectile in the game, and the dirty stuff mix up there with the grappling hook into that follow-up mother box trait. And Deoxys putting on the hurt in the corner. Fantastic defense from Scar thus far.
Yeah, all this pressure from Deoxys, but like you were saying, beautiful defense. And just like that, Deoxys, it's part of his game style. He likes to back away when he sees the opportunity, and he's going to back away and do some projectiles here.
And the wake-up neutral jump, I am not waiting for your setup, sir. They are not as tight as you thought they were, as the missiles on the ground and get the combo up. We take all of that. Plus 100 on block. That's not an exaggeration, by the way, as Deoxys keeps him locked down. Full screen, Nova Blast getting the job done.
I love this choice by Deoxys here because anytime that Scar tries to leave the ground, there's a projectile waiting for him in the air. And now there's a trait waiting for him. There's no escaping. You cannot fly on me. I control this airspace
yeah,
right
that
now.
tracking mother box. I mean, chip damage territory versus Cyborg full screen is all but death-defying, you know. One of those situations where you just accept it as he goes into the overhead string. Lights are out in the Gotham City streets. News helicopter on deck. And the wake-up sweep. Okay, Deoxys getting a little ballsy now. No, not the quickest or slickest conversion as he tries to escape with his life is Deoxys.
And nice blocks here by Deoxys and all these cross-ups. They're going to try to wake up sweep again, but just a forward death.
Try to run away.
Yeah,
run away with the back dash.
Real quick.
Yeah, not having it with the dive kick and the up. Nova Blast, call out, meter burn on Scar. And this lockdown, extremely efficient thus far. Deoxys only needs the 1 game to win. He will be locked on Cyborg if we get to a decisive game 5. But I don't think he's having it, baby. Covers the forward approach with the close missile, and Scar forced the clash on. He is on his last legs. Deoxys, dream status, still alive. Scar, last chance, 353 health points. And the escape with the grappling hook, big time trouble for the 12th intellect.
Scar has to be very careful here now because these projectiles are mids, but he doesn't even have to deal with it. He's going to just eat that hit.
You can follow Rewind's Losers Run when he was actually down 2-0 in a couple of those sets, able to make the turnarounds and the throw, catching the backdash. Catwoman known for some of the best throw range in the game, ambiguous stuff with the jump 1, and challenging the stagger is Girl. Luckily, Rewind did not have the meter to extend that cat dash for the crumple and follow-up, but back to the defense. We saw Hayatei play excellent defensive against Adam and trait. Rewind getting opened up early, but again, there's a lot of tournament to be played.
Yes, there is, and this game has just gotten started. Rewind finding himself where he's been most comfortable, right in the corner, gonna get that up whip going. Oh, just keep whipping him.
Push block in the trait, trying to mix. There's the overhead coming from Gur to get up safely. Down 3 special. Doesn't need much in the combo department. Again, all of these singular hits keep continuously adding up. Plus frames, and look at the walk forward. That's just fighting game prowess. And Rewind being in Gur's head, looking for the back dash, step up, chase it down with that great advancing mid and forward 1. And just look at how intimidating she is walking towards you.
Yeah, Selena looking very good, just walking towards the Atom right now. But as I'm saying that, going to get taken all the way to the other corner. Going to try using this whip as a spacing tool here is Rewind. Going to throw out some normals, and he's going to get punished by Gur. No, it's not a wasted bar there, and his only bar.
Yeah, it was a good adaptation because Rewind had whipped 2 hits of the string, and had he done it again, he would have ran right into that ray gun. But instead, it is the bait. Next level on the mind game department. Rewind way in the driver's seat. I'm not even sure if he has his license, but it's all good. I don't know the rules or laws here in Nevada. He's quite fond of them, as the rule is stand in the corner and take these mix-ups.
Now here comes the trade activation from Gert. Gonna try to get a hit. He does get it, but not much done after. Still has to close out this health bar. Only one bar to work with.
The wake up DP, and Gert's gonna clash immediately. Even avoids the poison to, you know, not get chipped out. I was looking for the super, you know me, but I'm just a little too flashy. That's why we lose. And Rewind just utilizing that meter so well. Yeah, he gets tapped. Quick little pew pew from the ray gun, but I mean, the crack of this whip is gonna be all it takes to get this W. One jump, two away. Looking for the throw. It's a matter of time.
And there it is, the forward advancing normal there from Cat.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we ain't trying to catch that out here, man.
Go home, you see those Twitter posts for 2 weeks. Man, I got sick handshakes from here on out only. You know, I'm not hugging people. I'm blame Rewind.
And now here we go, Rewind getting off to a great start again after eating that trait from Gers. Adam has that corner position again. I think Theo Steve is still able to enjoy his drink if Rewind is able to keep this fight here.
I love that up whip, and it's just go just hold his damage and the continuation on the combos, plus frames on the trait to push block. Great trades of meter into the character power, but again, Gert, nothing doing full combo damage. Won't be able to stop this extension. And does he have enough for the kill? He doesn't. Hard knockdown into chip damage territory, and that trait from Catwoman coming in handy. 3 scratches, 3 cuts, and enough to get to red health. Gert in trouble. Just got forward 1 out of the trait. Come on, man. Like, Rewind.
Yeah, and the trait had already activated, so it has to recharge all the way back again. But now Gert's sitting on 3 bars of meter, exactly what he needs, but he cannot be eating back threes like that if he wants to get back into this game. Rewind doing all he can to keep this gray health bar still there.
Oh, and the down 2 whips. This time the back one's going to connect. You know, if at first you don't succeed, you know the rest of the song. As Gert spending 2 bars, Rewind going to meet him so he gets nothing back. Tosses the TV. You know, interactables are cute, but it's not adding up much offensively for Gert as he tosses the ceiling fan. Nothing doing there. And character power, it's so rough for him right now.
Oh, nice throw there by Rewind, knowing that Gert had to block after that situation. And now he's just going to eat those normals here from Catwoman. So meaty, so many hits, so much damage. Oh my goodness.
Put the rope around him. So, okay, I see, you know, Selena likes what she likes, and I'm all good with it. You know, no
Losers run. He's still rolling.
All right, this time a delay on the activation. I mean, we all know he's going to go for it immediately, and that should be a punish. Just gets the down 3 from it, the hard knockdown in that red trait. Not able to jump and looking for the explosion. Big time plus and a launcher if it connects. But, you know, Catwoman not very formidable in the subject of science. She doesn't care, skipping all of the classes to go steal countless valuable items. So the Atom and all his teachings have no effect on her. Great opportunity for Gert. Background bounce off the string so he gets 350 plus without having to spin meter. There's the goo.
Yeah,
no follow-up.
And now here's the trade again from Adam and getting that quick knockdown on Rewind. Just poking here with buttons and right underneath the whip from Rewind with that down 3. Gonna sweep those toes out from underneath Selena Kyle. Now here comes more pressure here from Rewind.
All right, -7 back to back. Not going to get the punish on it either time. Not sure if Adam has a move quick enough to go. There's the overhead splat to keep it safe. Nice low profiling, and Gert going back to the basics. Forget trying to find the combos as, you know, Rewind wake up DPs once again, because why not? Teleports away, and there you go. More mileage, more pokes, more sweeps.
And now we're seeing a different Gert playing right now. He's playing a lot more patient. He's making the right reads. Here comes that low projectile that Adam has when he mixes the science, excuse me. And now, oh, this is exactly.
And Rewind is getting poisoned right now as he completes that B&B. The science taking all of his life, chip damage territory. The second Adam gets to set up another beaker, it's going to be over. Looking for the wake-up teleport and ray gun to the face on his IPS regular season.
And now both Rewind staying the same. Gert locked into the Adam for the rest of the set. And now Rewind, again, he's gotten that off a couple times, just the jump over into the throw.
And the punish on the normal teleport, he just knew. Wasn't looking for the meter burn at all. Instantly challenging with that standing 1. And now jumping out to the life lead, counter poke into throw.
And now that sweep again from Adam, one of his best neutral tools, that down three. But using the interactable not only to avoid the trade, but also get a combo off and the corner position.
I'm actually surprised to see Gurr get hit by it. Known as the interactable master of the steam without question, always aware of his surroundings, what could be meter burn, gaps, and block strings, power or gadget character gets opened up by the armored bomb. And here's a throw. Check yourself, baby. You got ants in the air. Okay, get him out of there. Run up, down three. No, just gonna back off.
Yeah, and Gurr really has to do something here to close out this first health bar from Rewind, and that's not going to be it. Ground pounding into a whip.
I'll take you down to Microtown.
Oh, try to take her down to Microtown.
I mean, Catwoman would definitely go down to Microtown, steal everything, and bring it back. So it's all good. I'm sure she's due for a visit. No big deal.
It's just new people to rob for Catwoman.
Exactly. Meter burn back three. Ray gun coming out on deck. A little pew pew for Selena. Trait activated. Overhead splash going to come out safely and trying to backdash again. Caught by that range. Catwoman throw distance so big as Gurr goes for a throw of his own.
Yeah, reversal throw this time on that missed punish that he missed a couple times last game, but now again he finds himself in the corner and he's getting thrown again. But here comes a trade from Adam. Going to try to mix up Catwoman.
Really chip her out. He does not. Needed one more hit, and because of that, that could be his tournament life. The clock is ticking. The countdown is started. Nice push block, but how much do you have left in the tank?
Yeah, let's see if Gurr can write up a new game plan right there on that clipboard and really close out this set, but he's going to eat a whip right to the face.
Stealing the pencil out of his hand. Whether or not it's button check. So game one here in the losers quarterfinal. Deoxys strikes first blood with the background bounce at his disposal. And I mean, look, man, 391 damage into the setup. Extremely ambiguous there. Hit confirms into the stab. You know, maximum damage in that situation. And working on it perfect as HoneyBee tries to find his way in, which is exactly what the Flash needs.
Going for that triple low. There's HoneyBee into the overhead here. Going to confirm into trade. Going to keep this rolling. Going to try getting the reset. Yes, he is. He went for the reset. It worked out for him, but unfortunately dropping it right there at the end.
And everything going in his favor. Really ugly punish situation there. As Deoxys swings with a down two on wake up. Not going to deal with your Sonic Pound mix-ups. I don't care. Hold this float cancel. Here's the back one. Keeps it safe with the 4-3 bounce cancel. And a lot of patience from HoneyBee. I'm liking his corner defense so far.
Yeah, Deoxys here showing that he has resets in the corner as well. He's no one to sleep on. And you better be ready for these overhead and lows. You don't know what side he's coming on, all these cross-ups, and now a shield bash is just going to close that one out.
Yeah, Deoxys does know to punish that lightning kick right on point with the reactions. HoneyBee using that phase to shake through the projectiles and build some meter. Cross-up situation. Deoxys almost putting his back to the wall, and I love the idea. Backdash into interactable. Again, Flash cannot block, so there was nothing HoneyBee could do in that situation as that swing is a mid at that distance.
And he's going to eat a meter burn projectile to the face as well. Finding himself in the corner here is HoneyBee, just taking stray hits, and it's adding up.
All right, gets the punish on that slide from the running man stance. Overhead, it's not going to commit to anything, does not want to allow HoneyBee the opportunity to clash and regain any health. Here's a throw to 121 damage at a time, running into the projectile, and HoneyBee in big time trouble here.
And that should close out the health bar here for HoneyBee, but he has a long road ahead of him if he wants to win this
Listen,
game
don't be fooled. Flash definitely has the life lead here. Okay, you just slow down.
Yeah, it's a long road, but Flash can run that road pretty quickly, but unfortunately,
you know, just don't try to go alternate costume just yet. Grow that real man beard. Just hold on, Deoxys. Stay young.
You gotta go through your first season, you know, like with the clean face, and then you get to grow up a little bit, get a mustache.
Running man stance into one. Here's the whiff punish with the overhead, but that does not combo into the Sonic Pound. HoneyBee not expecting for it to hit, goes into the trait, essentially wastes it. And more projectile pressure. Playing the simple traditional fighting game, fireball game, you know. Just keep them out in front, safe, pretty decent recovery on it, and the jump three into the instant low stab. Overhead low as quickly as you can press it.
And like that special move is one of Blue Beetle's fastest low attacks as well, so it's actually a really good tool for him to use, and it worked out for him. But HoneyBee now getting all this pressure off, has 2 bars to work with as well, and can he close out the health?
That was so dirty. The instant float after the escape, jumping off of the relics in the background. Down 2 punish coming in from HoneyBee and not phased. It was a cute combo, but we're going to get the extension back 3 for the bounce and a swipe into red health. You know, the Flash going to get a drink right quick, no big deal. Real quick.
He's got to hit in and out. That we're in SoCal, you know, get that drink real quick, get the whole combo going. And now Deoxys here again. It's the thing I love about Blue Beetle and the way Deoxys plays him as well. He's definitely a mixed monster, and Deoxys has all the potential to do that.
Well, right now, Deoxys getting mixed by the environment as HoneyBee turning his ups and downs into an obstacle course of interactables and fantastic activation of the Speed Force. It's going to get the full combo punish, sliding right into the DMs and looking to slide Deoxys into elimination as he has to force the clash.
You slow. Catch me if you can.
It's going to be hard catching HoneyBee when he's on a roll like this, taking all this health away from Deoxys, forcing him to use his clash even before the gray health bar is gone. And now he's building even more meter, phasing right through these projectiles. And oh, that cancel was so fast to duck underneath that one.
Yeah, you saw HoneyBee didn't even try to meet him for an air-to-air or an anti-air attack. He was definitely looking for the float cancel immediately. So just trying to block and, cover his bases, whether left or right on the overhead Beetle. Some of the most fantastic maneuverability in the game, and both aerial and grounded. Great dash, fantastic buttons, that sweep, save, extended, and look at the whip punish, standing 1-1 into the face. Execution, no problem. 400 damage for a bar, mid-screen. Beautiful stuff.
And now these life bars were just about tied up, but unfortunately, Deoxys is a little bit too high in the air for anything to connect from the flash. And now HoneyBee making it work. All these American resets, you might have think he lived here.
Yeah, he probably...
Here it is, Deoxys starting off a little bit differently with that forward 2 advancing string.
Great blocks there from HoneyBee. Will not be mixed again and cancels into the trait in neutral. Fantastic jump back 3. HoneyBee a little preemptive with his jump attack, and Deoxys escaping without losing much health.
Yeah, Deoxys have been so good at challenging all these trade calls in the neutral by the flash. Now let's just have a meter build party. Everybody gets to 4 bars and then we'll start again.
Nah, you don't want to do that with flash. His super is ridiculous.
Yeah, that 5-frame super is going to counter every single thing. You try to press a button, he's going through it. Now here's Deoxys again, just staying at full screen. He has a life lead. He does not have to go in yet. He's going to spend the bar to try to meter burn projectile, but just flash again, going to phase right through it. He's too fast.
Okay, in the down 1-2 block successfully. Now it's gonna, that float a little bit too, recognizable for HoneyBee. He's gonna get the easy down 2 punish in that situation. Nothing doing much of it, using that aerial float back to escape and commits to the down 2. Catches HoneyBee pressing buttons in between. Gets the continuation of the combo, knockdown. 208 damage into meaty plus frames, and HoneyBee caught with his hand in the cookie jar. He's gonna pay for it desperately here.
Yeah, it's gonna be that first health bar here. Taking it is Deoxys, and now he has this corner position, but that interactable available for HoneyBee to use to get out of the corner, but he's not going to need it. He's going to keep it up with this Speed Force.
400 damage into the setup. Delay wake up coming in from Deoxys. Didn't want to deal with that ambiguous jump in cross up and getting a little antsy, trying to throw up close. Not sure what Deoxys is thinking, but wow. Flash Jordan going to the skies. You see the little windmill dunking showing out. I got you. Basketball season right around the corner. Okay, young Barry Allen.
And now here comes Deoxys again, showing that he could fly through the air too. And there's a down 2 punish, shades of Batman. A bounce cancel as well, forcing HoneyBee to clash.
It's never good enough, is it?
No, it's not.
You gotta try a little bit harder, Deoxys, if you want to keep this dream alive. You have a couple more health bars to take away
and
from
runs
HoneyBee.
Under the second Cheerio balls. He's having nothing to do with that. Flash, God, Lord, running man stance. Here's the slide. Beats him out. Confirms the lightning kick into the meter burn. Full damage. Stays right close. Overhead again. Commits. No, he does not. He's just going everywhere.
He just floats away from that, but now he's going to be forced to clash here.
Yeah, finally chases down the bug is HoneyBee. No clash available. This is 1 combo, 1 meter in the trait. Not going to use it here, but gets the back 3 anyway. What an optimized combo from HoneyBee. See, he's so cool. He got me twisting all my words. I'm in the Speed Force right now. I can't talk. Whatever. I'm not sure how he feels with Starfire or Fate, but zoning will reign supreme as he looks to keep the flash out.
Yeah, betting the dream here on Cyborg is Deoxys going to be able to get that first hit. And it's so crucial in this set now, down 2-1.
Setups, has to block this, plus 100 on block. Into the same side, no, HoneyBee's going to deny it with the down 2. Doesn't want anything to do with your ambiguous corner nonsense. And Deoxys being patient.
And tries to wake up with that low sweep. Going to catch him in the air with that projectile. And I feel like with that mid projectile, Deoxys...
Oh, and he went for the trade and gets the combo extension. HoneyBee with the recognition. Oh, you thought we patched it out the game? Nah, dog. Let me show you what the practice mode looks like. And
that crosses up. Oh, my goodness. The flash. God, Lord, putting in all the work right now.
You are so disrespectful, young man. Overhead, he's going to challenge the Roomba anyway. Gets the free jump out. No, you thought it was free. But this is the flash. God, Lord, he just knows.
moves. It's that down two from Flash, gets so low to the ground, can get a hit off, and then
you want to tell me
this happens.
You want to know how shook Deoxys is? He just did wake up techno tackle. No, that's actual death on whiff, but he had to do it as HoneyBee seemingly running away with this setup. There's the throw. Where is he? Damn, too fast. Can't catch him. Sitting on a full bar, Deoxys, yeah, you got to do it. It's time for the last stand.
And this is, in fact, his last stand. This is the loser's bracket. This is his dream on the line right here to make it into the finals of the Pro Series, solidify his spot. And HoneyBee does not want him to do it. HoneyBee is trying to run away with this set.
One corner mix-up, and the way HoneyBee's been working, I'd be surprised if this doesn't hit. Oh, excuse me. Defended the combo. 600 damage? Stop it. This is not fair. He's cheating in this.
This is meaty right now. Just Chip's going to do it. Anything that HoneyBee does. And he got hit by the elbow.
I quit.
Oh, my God.
Okay, she don't hold back. Oh, wait.
And you know, SonicFox never wants to hold back either.
Is she still with Green Arrow or is she single yet? Anyway, you know, going for the entirety of the string, and the anti-air from Robin whips the combo, however, them small hitbox girls.
Now this will be a matchup of big damage again, just holding up that knee for Hayatei to just slash with the sword here, SonicFox. And now on the back foot here, SonicFox has that full trade available to him, but gonna get almost a punish, but gonna pay. Gonna make Hayatei pay for using that interactable. Gonna burn the trait. Here we go. This is big damage now. Gonna spend another bar as well.
Ooh, that was so dirty. Hayatei was ready for the mix, but not the follow-up after. Blocked the same side, but not the cross-up landing. And just like that, I mean, he's definitely lost all his health in the last 10 seconds alone. Here comes the up three juggle, getting swagger with it, and Canary so damaging. Big knee, and Hayatei opened up.
And SonicFox was able to make that confirm with this level 2 trait here. You don't just have to worry about the level 3 with Black Canary. The level 2 will help your combo as well. You have to be aware.
All right, he's going to spin no bars. Hayatei with the Birder Ring out. Tried to look for the invincibility flames on the backflip to escape, but that Birder Ring much too active. Baits out the parry from SonicFox. You know, he gets a little cute sometimes. He's probably doing those little faces and smiling and hee-hee and ha-ha. Will hold this health bar L as we go into one red apiece. Looking for the punish. There's the Birder Ring. Overhead blocked successfully. Card trying to press buttons in between the summon, but it wasn't quite his turn just yet.
And now SonicFox meter burning rolling in here. Gonna use that interactable that Hayatei was trying to use.
Yeah, right back at you.
Yeah, right back at you there, SonicFox tells him. And now he finds himself with his back to the corner again. Hayatei has been very comfortable in this spot this whole tournament. Now canceling the
plus frames. Gets the overhead opening, and Hayatei with no clash is going to take the brutalist damage. We saw upwards of 350 all the time, but we're going to go into the 400s, baby, because we're spinning the bar. Great delay, wake up, but not watching the legs. The delayed one off of that standing 2 doesn't change. Being able to recognize the mistakes and capitalize on them as he doesn't commit to the whole string. But this time, Sonic a little greedy just for that. Hold this 400 damage combo into a setup. Back dashes away, excuse me, back flip, all in the same.
They're just cartwheeling out of danger, and now jumping over the buttons here. SonicFox is gonna finish that string as well. And both players respecting each other again, just crouching down, staring at each other, seeing who's gonna make a move. And now SonicFox here sitting on a full bar of trait as well. That's gonna be a punish and big damage.
Just gonna walk right out of the way into the follow-up. Level 3 scream for the crumple and the back 3 wall bounce extension. 437 damage. Oh wait, I can do that too. Check this out.
Yeah, nice delay wake up there by Hayatei to get that big boy damage as well going. And catches the cartwheel with the forward 3. Advances so far forward that the cartwheel is not even going to get away from it.
Yeah, Robin can control the distance a little bit. You know, acrobatics coming in handy. Whipping that sword, trying to throw something out, maybe force him into a cartwheel. And there's the anti-air. Didn't quite get all of the damage necessary, but he was able to force Sonic to spin 2 bars of meter. But who needs meter when level 3 Canary scream? You know that cry? Crumples. Free knockdown, and so many kicks. Enough to beat out the invincibility and catch him winning worlds.
And nice air-to-air there by Hayatei. Unfortunately, dropping the meter burn to the DP, but he's going to pick it up that time. But drops a meter burn, just the back 3 that time. A full bar trait here with SonicFox. Tries to challenge the buttons, but a meter burn forward 3 from Hayatei going to halt that.
Hey, slow down, Canary. This is kids watch this stream, all right? You're shoving your fists nowhere. To get 25% health and leave it at that. Canary Cry still active, however. There's the big time back one leg. Huge advancing low. Hayatei opened up by the overhead once again. Corner pressure incoming. He does have his clash. Block successfully, interrupts the Cry, going for the overhead. Great blocks from Sonic. He's going to challenge immediately. And luckily, committing to that jump 3, definitely about to get whiff punish on the escape. Sweeps.
Yeah, you can see it in SonicFox eyes. I was getting ready to whip punish that. And now the level 1 Canary Kai into the grab. So smart. Gets him with the overhead as well. Mixing it up is SonicFox.
Yeah, fantastic recognition from Hayatei. That was actually his only chance to get the clash and break it, resetting this neutral, as that was going into 4-3, 4-3, back 3, and we're getting slick with it, going through all of the options of the cartwheel. That breakdance boogie coming in from Dyna. Oh, whiff punish. Does he have enough hit stun? Yes, he does. Hayatei in big time trouble looking for the Canary drop. No punish, but instead gets punished by the down 2, and that is enough to do it. 2-0. I love him so much. Anyway, decisive game 3 for SonicFox, looking to make a grand finals appearance, something we haven't seen from him in a long time.
Yeah, and now he's going to, let's see if he's able to do it with this Black Canary, pulling it out of that bag of tricks that he has. And, oh, just trying to interrupt the DP here. SonicFox going to eat the second hit of it.
Yeah, gets a trade, and instead of looking for the combo extension, Hayatei looking for the positioning, dashing under to keep him towards the corner at that space and time. However, followed up 426. Great continuation there to pick it up with the down 1-2. You know, 6 frames coming in from Robin, faster normals in the game.
Yes, it is. And now here comes the cancel again from SonicFox's trade.
Canary drop.
Yeah, that Canary drop's so tricky. You don't know what side it's going to land on, but you better hope you guess right, or else you're going to eat a world of hurt.
All right, meter burns the down 1-2. DP, that sword swinging wildly. This time Hayatei with an even bigger cushion than the last game. Whether he's able to, you know, keep it solid and just poke one place at a time, it's yet to be determined. But that jump 3, getting a little offensive is Hayatei with a massive life lead. Not sure, but the delayed low. So much mileage from that mix-up in SonicFox. Everybody getting eaten alive by it.
Oh, now that Shin eating a sword right to it. And nothing SonicFox to do about this combo. Unless he decides to clash, but he's not going to use it yet. Has 2 bars of meter to clash, but Hayatei keeping it unclashable with those forward 3s. Very smart decision.
Wow, fantastic whip punish. That mid, again, the sword scraping the ground up into the sky is enough to pick Canary up. SonicFox in big time trouble now. However, that level 3 Canary cry, which comes back consistently, gives him a couple of crumples, some restand situations, but not this one. Instead opens up with that standing jab to the face. Won't be enough for the kill if he doesn't have another need for extension. The low, cartwheels out, chip damage, and Hayatei commits on block. He just knew.
And now this should be chip territory for Hayatei, but SonicFox doing all he can to stay alive in this 3rd game. Not wanting to give up that health bar just yet, but
what's up?
That's going to do it.
What's up? And let you know when I'm ready as we head to the Joker's Playground for Game 4. Trait activated, Birdarang up. Both men hanging around that interactable, and Sonic's going to take it first.
Nice blocks there by Sonic, not getting angsty this time, going to just hold all this pressure, and now going to pick his spot, burn that bar, take him all the way to the corner.
Yo, wake up Assassin Strike. Most people can't get it, some wacky block stun, but Sonic definitely on point to punish it. Extension on the combo, 450 damage into a setup, and gets a continuation, but just a little late. Instead cancels into the Birdarang trait. Sonic with the reversal throw, knowing Hayatei was going to respect the negative frames. And just like that, I don't know if Sonic can pull this one away as quick as he took that first round, but with Hayatei dropping combos, although he gets 2 bars in the continuation, it wasn't looking too good just a second ago.
Yeah, much like Black Canary and the Flash, it is so easy for Robin to get rid of a life lead, but just like that, the SonicFox showing that the Canary drop is going to halt you in your tracks.
Giving him a little more vertical extension on that jump arc to avoid the towering, you know, hitbox that is the down 2. Hayatei forced to clash, delayed low once again. Standing 2-1, so much mileage. Here comes the body slam, ambiguous stuff. There's the crossover, and Sonic doesn't commit. That could have been game, but this is going to be it right here. And SonicFox has made his way into Grand Finals for the first time in Season 2.
And let's go. Rewind starting that off with the forward.
Yeah, super plus frames. It's not a game. We just want that first bar to get that all-important meter, but we're jumping off the gator, baby. If we need to actually fight a gods, why not use the animals in the vicinity? The Flash God Lord is a fan of the environment. Save the animals. I know that gator's super dead, but that's okay. Still very much useful. Into the trait, gets out the back 2, and doesn't have the meter to push back. Oh, he does. He actually had 3 bars, but believed in his defense. Rewind just on point.
And Rewind doing a good job here, just sending Flash all the way back, but just like that, in the blink of an eye, just in a flash, he is right back in your face, getting this mix going on, stacking on this little amounts of damage, but it's all paying out for him.
Rewind definitely tried to jump on Wake Up there. This man does not care. Then immediately woke up with the down one, believing in all of the buttons, does not want to deal with the mix. So if you want to have a slugfest up close, let's do it, because Black Adam is all about it.
Yeah, Black Adam very comfortable up close as well. He's not just a full screen character. He has that dive kick to get in your face for a reason. He has all the tools to bully you up close as well, and just walking towards each other.
HoneyBee checking that dash a little too late though. Safety, here comes the win button in pixel tech territory. That character powers, the orbs of Seth rotating around Black Adam are in fact unblockable. So you essentially just have to hold that unless you can get the hit before they connect with you.
And it's so hard to get that hit because he's coming with that dive. He's coming with all these amazing normals and special moves.
Unhand me, throw tech, huge window here in Injustice, 10 frames to get out of there. Continues on the combo, Palpatine hands, no more Gator. Black Adam, not a fan of the environment, but the meter burn roll to escape the black magic gives HoneyBee the opening he needs for that easy down 1-2 conversion. Lightning ball on the input error, and now he has to deal with the Speed Force.
Yeah, and Rewind forced the clash unless he wanted to lose half of his health bar at least. Very good decision there by Rewind. And now no trait available for HoneyBee either. Both players relatively tight.
He doesn't commit, gets the hit, looking for the cancel on the lightning kick. Great recognition from Rewind. He is not plus after that. The double boost stomp to the chest. And yo, HoneyBee looking for the read right there.
Yeah, that would have been the hardest read of the whole tournament if he would have gotten that one off.
With the double overhand, looking for the unclassable crate blocks from HoneyBee, dashes his way in. Big time trouble. Flash still with the life lead here. Plus frames. And the meter burn dive kick. So fast. Drawing first blood. 1-0. Instant rematch from HoneyBee. Luckily, that wasn't worse than it was. And he's just running into these hands.
Yeah, he's catching those hands, catching the Palpatine, everything going in Rewind's favor here. The lightning seems to be working for Rewind and not HoneyBee. The Speed Force kind of going.
Oh, look at the respect in the meter burn dive kick. You will not dash towards me, young man.
And nice job here by Rewind. Again, keeping me at bay just with those Palpatine hands.
Plus, whip punish unsuccessful. Instead, getting launched by the rest of the combo is HoneyBee. Nice little chunk of damage there for Rewind as the space. Stop it.
Oh my goodness.
No. Stop. Just give him props. HoneyBee, you're a god. All right, we move on. There is the Sonic Pound into the Speed Force. This is going to be enough to kill. Will he need to extend with the second bar? Yes, he does. 494 damage.
And just like that, as quick as Black Adam snaps his fingers, Flash can take a life bar away from you. But as I'm saying that, Palpatine fingers going to close out that health bar for Rewind.
Dashing up, the character power almost back for HoneyBee. Now activated. Ooh, no check and a whip punish right back at you. We are getting into some young newts right here.
We play the newts now.
You know Rewind went to the young school of Vegas. You know the great DJT, the great MIT. You know Nooch monsters passing it on.
Of course, I've heard of that institution, the great institution of DJT.
Yeah, the institution of Nooch.
Yeah, they specialize in majoring in Nooch, I heard.
Yes, and winning Evo. As the triple overhead kicks, what side did they hit? No one knows. All we know is that Rewind is clashing because he didn't want to deal with the ensuing mix-up and HoneyBee having access to his trait.
Now Rewind getting a good chunk of life back there. HoneyBee trying to use the interactable
That's
to
it.
just, that's
it.
Be dead, just like that.
That sucks. HoneyBee into the meter burn forward 3 cancel for the unclashable, untech rollable, and blockable damage from that forward 3.
And again, Rewind here getting that first hit off on HoneyBee, getting that first bar and able to take a good chunk of life away from him because of it. Nice recognition there, just jumping right over the interactable.
Slick punish.
Yeah, that flash punch so quick, gonna get right in his face, and now has the corner position here to put all that pressure on Rewind. Catches him pressing buttons, then catches him with the overhead.
And that doesn't combo, but again, gets the continuation though. Lightning kicks for days. All right, what's the setup? Hard knockdown. What side is he on? Looking for the overhead. Great delay.
Now here comes Rewind trying to fight his way out of the corner. Refuses to be pinned down there.
And
refuses to take the mix.
Yo, what a cancel. And down two into the running stance into the block. HoneyBee definitely challenged immediately. And wow, no reaction is going to come from that meter burn dive kick.
Oh my goodness, kept him in the air just long enough to avoid the down two. And that's going to do it, Palpatine.
Yeah, HoneyBee, Rewind, spinning all 3 meters in all 3 of those button situations back to back, chases him down with the 4-1-2, and no extension because he spent all of the bar, just a second ago, and HoneyBee lucky to survive.
And HoneyBee flying right over Black Adam there. And now Great decision here by Rewind just to walk away. Don't worry about it. I have the health lead. I have everything going in my favor.
And he just straight up challenged.
interrupts.
Yeah, not even gonna push block. Just gonna spin off his bar for, you know, combo extensions in unclashable situations. Gotta like the game plan, but HoneyBee finally swats his way into the red health. One touch, one bar meter, and Flash is very much in this match, but man, Rewind has just been a great wall of defense so far, and just remaining patient, chipping away with that low lightning, and what? In reach? You want to talk about footsie, spacing neutral, and knowing a character? HoneyBee letting the lightning kick fly and Rewind in trouble.
Yeah, Rewind had to clash on that one. He was eating so much damage. Both players gonna wager both their bars, gonna reset everything, and HoneyBee still sitting on his own flash, so Rewind gonna have to be very careful with the way he combos. And that's gonna be the clash there.
Now who's faster than Harry? Do not speak his name.
Oh, and Flash right here just calling out.
You heard what he said, do not speak his name. We'll speak this. Here's one chance, looking for the dive kick, but he's gonna get the error. One more touch. Ooh, backdashes out to escape. Who's gonna take the risk?
Yeah,
a lot of patience.
both
Trey
players
activated.
one touch away, and the throw is gonna do it!
That is enough touch on it, and HoneyBee, slight disappointment, but overall. And here he is again, you know, already solidified, but trying to add a major victory to his accomplishments.
Yeah, and this is exactly how he's going to do it with Rob, and he's going to stick with this character through and through the entire tournament, and he's showing us why he's just so comfortable. Going to catch Rewind slipping with that sweep real quick. Comes with a forward advance in normals. It's very hard to avoid that huge sword from Robin. Some of the farthest reaching normals in the game, keeping it plus as well. These boomerangs coming all over the place. Is he ready for all this pressure from Robin? Is Rewind?
Rewind caught pressing buttons on the challenge, trying to anti-air that, and a big life lead, unblockable, interactable. Gonna trade up those, you know, blasts, doing more damage while red activated trait. He puts the teleport, you know, Birdarang out. Not sure what the game plan is behind that, but he does have an in right now. Not gonna need it as the Birdarang connects and the DP follows up after the dash. Hayatei fades back to the wall. You know, has a great defense and a huge vertical stop with that back too. You know, we see that magic that literally goes, you know, the entire Earth's hemisphere.
But Hayatei just jumping right over one of those fireballs from Fate. Still has that teleport projectile on the ground. Gonna decide to use it, get that recharge going on his trade, maybe get another one off on the ground.
And I like the empty jump, knowing that the jump normals would not hit in that situation. They would actually open him up to be punished on recovery. So he's able to land safely and just deal with the rewind block strings. Huge life lead for Hayatei. Meter burn forward threes his way through, and a great whip punish. We are not going to get a clash situation now. Assassin strike up close, jump three for days, gets mopped, but again, chip, damage territory, Rewind. You know, Fate not known for his, you know, massive combo damage in the corner. He can make things work. Trait activated, but Hayatei just needs to be patient here in order to close this one out.
And it's going to be so hard for Rewind to make a comeback. He can't really clash anymore just because he has no health available to do it with. He's in chip range territory now. Has to get these hits off, and just like that.
The score, none of it matters as Catwoman makes her return to the screen.
And now we see what Rewind tried against Han Rashid's Robin in the Catwoman, which unfortunately sent him on this phenomenal loser's run. And let's see if he has made the adjustments against the matchup, against the player even, to have this Catwoman work and keep his dream alive.
And there we go, combo of the meterless variety thanks to that blue trait Birdarang launching Catwoman. Getting the back three connection is Hayatei, hitting all the tight stuff, keeping him out, playing the spacing game. And this is how you play with the life lead. You just don't overcommit to anything, and you don't get too defensive to where, you know, a player is having their way offensively, basically trying anything they want. But Hayatei playing in exactly the space he wants. It's Rewind uses that marble to escape. No big deal. They can clean it up. They got money in Atlantis.
Yeah, that whole city's got money. Don't worry about it. You see that big Kraken over there? Don't even worry. You'll sell him over to Black Manta, and then they'll be good to go.
Yeah, not quite a drop. You saw the walk forward. He was trying to bait out the air tech in the most swaggiest of ways. And what was that? Cancel into up, evade. Had to be a mistake.
And Hayatei finally able to get a combo started, but Rewind just rolling out of that really quickly. Does not want to deal with it. And this has been a much slower paced game. Hayatei gonna be able to take out this health bar. He doesn't.
And there's the assassin strike. Hayatei in major control here. Rewind, who's usually been enforcing his will in terms of stagger pressure and mind games, just not at all allowed to. This kitty's gonna stay in her place.
And there comes Rewind with that Catwoman pressure that we're all grown to love to watch. Gonna use that jump back whip. Gonna confirm it to the cat dash. Here we go, back three. Big damage here, exactly what Rewind needs. Needs to close out this health bar quickly, minimize the damage, not let Hayatei get any free hits. Here comes more pressure.
And the back two on the challenge, not sure if he was reading back dash or not, doesn't even matter. Outranging Catwoman with the normals, and once again, Rewind caught a little too greedy, but so is Hayatei, committing to the full 2-1-2. Actually punished if you can air tech out of that stream. Robin players like to set it up by committing to the standing two and throwing out that bird ring after, but Rewind simply believed and was rewarded.
Yes, he was. He was able to take out that first great health bar from Hayatei. And now he has Hayatei's back to the corner. It is exactly where he wants him, but just going to get whip punished. My goodness.
This is real man neutral right now as Rewind is not old enough to ride this ride. Has the clash and use both bars, which I expect Hayatei to meet him. Absolutely no health regained. Neutral setup, too far. Jump three, a lot of whip buttons going on crazy right now.
Yeah, both these players playing at the highest level, whipping all buttons, not wanting to overcommit to anything yet. And now it's Rewind that's just jumping back, trying to get in the whip. And this is anybody's game still with the amount of damage these characters do.
And Hayatei loves to go through that little shimmy as he takes game two by not dropping this combo. By throwing out the red trait and then walking forward, hesitate walking forward, so that you just try to escape it. Yeah, I hate you and I don't want to be like you at all. And Superman's the truth, but I use all of your tech.
Yeah, you know, I'm still going to use everything that you gave me, Dad.
Absolutely. Edgy as he wants to be. No one believes you, young Damien.
Yeah, he's going through his emo phase, okay? Let the man do his emo phase.
All right, I'll let him do his emo phase as he holds these mechanical bats from Rewind, trying to zone out with the batarangs.
And here in SoCal, we see this matchup quite a bit.
Oh, yes.
Because of Hanrashed and Nubcake's Batman and Robin, respectively.
Yeah.
And let's see what the differences are between Hayatei and Rewind playing and who decides to take this lead first. And it's looking like Hayatei, but Rewind not going down without a fight. This is his last game to lose. He cannot lose anymore, does not want to lose, wants to continue on in this tournament.
See, Dad, you didn't even raise me. He's like, I don't need to raise you. Back to three connects, doesn't block the overhead. Taking his time.
If he raised him, he wouldn't know any tragedies, you know, then he wouldn't be able to fight to his full potential. Just like Batman is fighting his full potential right now. Has that life lead on Hayatei's Robin.
Look, see, I made the smart birdering. It follows you. Yours don't even do that.
Yours blow up.
Getting the cross under, just empty jump, gets opened up by the mechanical bat now towards the corner. Full combo damage from Rewind. He is in the league. The entirety of the stage behind him. Punish on the back two. And he's going to body slam his son one time. Face planted into the tile. Who's the king of Gotham City for real?
All right, here, this is for all the marbles, for all the bragging rights too. And here comes Rewind on all the staggers into the throws have been working so well, regardless of the character he's picking. He's done it with Catwoman, he's doing it with Batman, and it's working out for him.
Yeah, for whatever reason, all the throws are connecting as, Bruce, because when that mechanical bat is active, regardless of how Batman finishes his pressure with the buttons, you know he has that bucket of safety that's just sitting there free, and you can't really challenge it. So, opening yourself up and being susceptible to throws is not something that's surprising in the slightest.
Oh, a nice call on the trait there, jump right over the down three from Hayatei.
However, in credit, in fairness to Batman, when the mechanical bat does hit you, there is no block stop. So you saw Hayatei right there trying to press the down two immediately after, was actually early and got popped by that follow-up normal, which forced him to trade as Rewind comes up with the dash-up slide.
Yeah, just slide it to the DMs real quick. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you just got to throw it out, mix them up.
All right, jumping over the jump three, nothing doing, and another throw, Jester. You talk about it. How many times is Hayatei not going to tech? Back to three, isn't watching his head, and Rewind seems to be running away with this one.
Oh, I'm just going to eat that down too, but it's still looking good for Rewind. He has his clash, he has 2 bars, and he's already forced Hayatei to use his.
It's looking shaky, baby. Dashing into projectiles. Rewind simply waiting for him to jump off that interactable. Has the skies covered with that upward battering and the mechanical back to cover, the horizontal space should he just forward dash instead of jump. But wait a minute. A combo in a dream is all it takes, and Rewind is going to clash early.
Superman and I disagree.
Yeah, Rewind having all the bar to work with too, can get back health if he wants to. Hayatei, he needs this bar to get that big damage, so deciding not to spend any. But that birdarang is out. And
yeah, had no choice but the air tech there. Gives itself a second chance at life. Wake up buttons.
2-1, Hayatei up in this set, and Rewind getting things started quickly with those bat pressure now.
Yo, for once, I like a Robin shader. That's crazy. I usually don't like his shaders. It's so bad. I sound the metal. Anyway, enough about that. I do like his sword, and he swings it heavily. Wow, he wasn't even close to that tree. He just jumped off a Phantom Interact. Nah, that's Batman privilege, and that is not okay.
He used the mechanical bat to propel himself forward over Hayatei, and now the Hayatei's not going to let him do anything else, dropping the combo there. Not sure why he just walked forward. Maybe he was trying to get something off, but unfortunately now it's Rewind's turn to start this pressure, just staggering those back ones from Batman, trying to kick him in the shin a couple of times, but Hayatei's not having any of it. Okay, just whipping buttons here, forcing Hayatei to kiss that ground real quick.
Stop it. He knew. You know, that feels so good when you just challenge him with the grapple. Like, yeah. Like, I know.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do
345 worth of damage. Stays in front. And Hayatei now looking to get shimmied in the slide. Is going to go with that instant jump three. He's going to cover the crossover option and the throw. And the throw is what came in. Now, 1 health bar away from advancing to the grand finals. A date with the Fox on the line. Back to extensions. And he's going to swoop away. Backdash looking to get punished. Too late to get that connect, but it is Rewind. More patience now, forcing the issue.
Yeah, Rewind doing a very good job of just staying patient, jumping over the burger rings, not taking any chip damage, not taking any unnecessary damage. Trying to catch him with the grappling hook as well, but has the mechanical bat to cover the punish.
Ooh, that so hit broke. That's so broke. Batman privilege coming in handy once again. The massive explosion, but I mean, it should be that way. He's Batman. Respect it. More burger rings, more batarangs, all of the rings.
Yeah, there's no escaping all these exploding batarangs and batarangs. Somebody's going to get hit, and the mechanical bat's going to do the work for Rewind and just catch Hayatei jumping in the air. And now here we go again. Is Rewind going to use that interactable to just get out of the corner, the double jump back, just trying to avoid any damage because this is going to be very close again. Robin hits like a truck.
And look at the movement from Hayatei. These dashes so slick. These micro steps forward and backwards, trying to force Rewind off of his mechanical bat. There's a sweep, but Rewind going to use the interactable to his advantage, getting the escape, playing the full screen game, which is what he wants to do. He's backdash 8 times in a row, and the meter burn batarang. How's that? Watch ahead as he's getting closer to tying things up. However, Hayatei sitting on a full meter. Hit confirming the super. Could do the drop. Raw back 3. Swinging for the fences, and here's the DP. No continuation. Rewind getting another break. A stop in the offense. And that's finally attack.
Yeah, finally Hayatei's able to take a throw. Gets those plus frames, but gonna challenge here is Rewind. No, oh my goodness, just like Maniac. He's a calculated maniac.
In the driver's seat, Hayatei, I don't know what that meter burn was about. Jumps over the bat, trying to stay close and not allow Rewind to load one up as he finally gets it. Burner pressure down to in. There's a throw into the corner. Hayatei in big time trouble now. How does he decide? Wake up bomb. Chip damage territory.
Oh my God, here we go. And Hayatei able to close it out, closing out that set. 3. 3-0 against this
yeah,
Black
he
Canary
definitely
here of
got mixed
SonicFox.
in this very matchup. That delayed low, so much mileage in the winners finals. Has Hayatei adapted in such a short time? I don't know if he wrote notes in between or if he checked the, the Canary handbook.
Well, let's see if he has, because now he's throwing batarangs. He has that tray out on the floor still. Going to be able to call another one out soon enough. 1 bar apiece. And now Hayatei is going to get opened up by that overhead, expecting the delayed low. And now it's just a straight mix. And especially the more you play against Black Canary, the more you play the same person, the harder the mix gets to guess.
And the double dash forward, guess this. Down 1-2 into the meter burn 4-3, looking for the big damage, but doesn't get the connection. Canary drop, cross up. Sonic's definitely going to get his connections on point. 400 damage. Oh, sorry, 500. Oh, we're just going to extend.
It's not stopping. And the mix continues. Oh, my goodness. But he drops the ender. But going to stuff out the wake up there from Hayatei on the DP. SonicFox taking that first health bar on our grand finals. But just like that, if Hayatei is able to clean this one out, yes, he is going to tie it up like that.
Okay, I see you. The big stretch leg, that jump 3 from Canary, rocking Hayatei's world. But right back at you. I got big damage too, baby. 1 bar is all it takes as he commits, big time sweep. Yep. Sonic cannot find an opening, but the duck under on the swoop, easy punish, and Hayatei says, nope, I remember, you just hit me for 500 plus into a mix-up, I'd rather not do that.
Yeah, does not want to eat that mix-up again, doesn't want to eat all that damage again, and instead is going to make SonicFox clash now, or make him eat this mix-up too, and he's going to, SonicFox going to eat all that damage, going to hold these plus frames, Batarang called back, and more plus frames. Don't press buttons yet, SonicFox, it's not your turn.
Excuse me?
Oh my goodness.
This is why we're commentators and not players, because he's going to do what he wants to, and it clearly worked out in his favor. 437. Canary, why do you hurt so much? Not in a position to clash now. Oh, I'm not sure, but that was the down 3. Hayatei going for the overhead into the bounce cancel, reading the parry. There's a throw, great tech, and Canary Cry, he runs right into it, and that is going to be game 1 after the launch. Easy continuance? Yes. Double kicks. Champion. SonicFox, man, the furry power-up back in effect.
Yes, it is, and I just love how he used that Canary Cry as a neutral tool in that last game, but we got to forget it. Hayatei's got to forget all about that because this is a whole new game, whole new health bars, and he has to do everything in his power. He doesn't have to just win 3 games against the Fox. He's got to reset the bracket after as well, and he has to keep all this pressure going. And a Canary drop again. SonicFox does have that full trait to extend this, take him all the way to the corner.
Oh my
this
God.
hurts so much. And beautiful block set by Hayatei, trying to interrupt the cartwheel. Going to come in with this trait. Everything is just working out right now for Hayatei. All the good decisions.
Big time damage here. Gets the combo starter of the Birderang. 400 into the setup. Gonna simply walk away as SonicFox, chasing him down with that big 2. That's a big sword, baby. You are not able to fly in this zone. Assassin Strike, just not enough gravity to get the juggle, but instead the throw will do the same job. Reverses positioning, sets himself full screen. And yeah, Sonic just waiting for that Canary Cry to build as he makes his approach slowly but surely.
Yeah, now this is one mix-up away, though, from this health bars being tied, but Hayatei's not going to let him do it. Hayatei coming in with all the pressure again, but just as I'm saying that, SonicFox is going to wake up and do a whole chunk of damage.
Not enough to kill there. One more setup or right back at you. There's a throw, but he's going to even survive this. Anything here is insurance damage for Hayatei. So he's going to play a little risky. You know, he had essentially a free hit to give away because he couldn't get comboed or anything. But Sonic, very formidable defense in that situation, but a little too early. Eats the Birderang to the face. And questionable, you know, follow-up from Hayatei with that sweep. Had an opportunity for full combo damage, but the Canary Cry screaming right through the Wayne tech.
Yeah. That Canary Cry does not care about any of the technology you have. It's so loud, it's going to burst through everything. And now Hayatei is just getting mixed. No clash yet either. And just spent use the meter on the bounce
Yeah,
cancel.
fantastic hit confirmed there, so he couldn't clash himself and had another chance for an opportunity and chases him down. You cannot air tech against Robin. That's
Across the screen. You got to be careful, KP, with
why
what we're
I
saying
need to be
here.
careful. you want to slow down. All right, Canary back into it. One game apiece. Now is Hayatei looking for the reset. Opens up with the back 2 into the sweep. Keeps Canary right in front where Robin would like her. And there's the overhead. No commitment. But again, these straight hits do all add up. And when Robin touches you,
Oh, and that Canary drop has connected every single time SonicFox has tried to use it. And again, he has that level 3 trait all charged up. And here's the save. Oh my God, what side? What side? SonicFox looking so good. Catching Hayatei with the overhead now, but no bar to continue the combo. But this is going to be chip.
yeah. Following up with the plus frames, how about meaty 50-50? Wake up into a guess situation, even on delay, and stopped immediately in his tracks by that level 2 Canary Scream. Plus frames on the interactable delay low. This time it doesn't work, and 2 hits quick enough to break through the armor. Hayatei in big time trouble. Why don't you let the man play?
Yeah. All this mix is just keeping Hayatei in this corner. Nothing that he is trying to do is working. SonicFox breaking armor. SonicFox making Hayatei continue to guess, and that delayed low and the charge on the trait as well.
Yeah, Hayatei not going to watch the entirety of that setup, looking for the parry and the interruption now. SonicFox firing on all cylinders. There's a stand 3. Yeah, 324 damage on the drop, no big deal. But committing to an entire string will definitely get you opened up in terms of recovery. And the meter burned 492.
Yeah, Robin does have that damage as well, just like Canary. Has to spend some resources, but I respect the decision, spend the bar to get the health bar, nothing wrong with that. Hayatei needs to do everything he can to keep SonicFox from getting another mix going, because if he gets touched, even without death, it is a very scary situation without clash, because one mix away, and that's the second game.
Oh, trying to commit to it. There's the low. Hayatei blocking, this time watching his feet, not committing to the 2-1-2 string as there's a huge gap in Sonic. You saw him with the jab, but the way he spaced it, he couldn't get punished from that position. And wow, great connection. Not the biggest damage, but again, it all adds up. SonicFox sitting on a super. He's been known to do 1 or 2 or 8,000 of those.
Yes, he has, and he not only is he full bar super, but full bar trait as well, but some of that bar is going away now. SonicFox going to spend 3 bars here, going to go right back into this, get 25% of his health back. Now both players sitting without any clash, and SonicFox trying to catch Hayatei slipping with that trait call.
Yeah, trying to get him, looking for him to interrupt the 2-1-2 again is Hayatei, but no, not like this. Does she have enough in the tank? The air tank, 2 bars, the trait coming, Birdering setup, overhead block successfully. Hayatei in big time trouble, and just a meaty knee to the face. Not sure if he woke up with button. Black Canary.
Yeah, SonicFox looking like he wants to win this whole tournament with this Black Canary sitting 2-1 in the lead on the winner's side of the bracket. And now here comes Hayatei doing all in his power to make sure that SonicFox is not the winner of this tournament. He wants to reset this bracket, but it's not going to work out if he keeps getting hit by the mix like this. And it just keeps going. These combos do not end.
You can hold that knee up all you want to. You're not going to need this explosion. And the challenge, Hayatei going for that overhead a little too slow in terms of frames. That quick jab from Canary, so much mileage, so much work, and right on cue, SonicFox again, 1 health bar away from becoming your SCR 2018 champion.
Yes, he is, and now Hayatei going to do all he can to fight back in this situation. SonicFox trying to use the Cry in neutral, and now the Canary drop. Hayatei forced to use 2 of his bars. Now those bars are not available for his clash opportunity, but it's not going to matter because he's doing some big boy damage, but he drops it, and that's going to cost him.
Right back at you, a second chance at life. Going to pick up exactly where SonicFox left off. Sweep. Chip damage, yeah, and great option there. The forward 2 gonna chase down that back dash, cartwheel on wake up.
Even the cartwheel does not quick enough and doesn't go far enough to escape those long reaching normals from Robin. Again, trying to use the Canary Cry as a neutral tool. And Hayatei getting clipped by that.
And a punish there on the knee. Not sure what Sonic was looking for. Maybe he thought, well, he saw the jump to connect and his reactions just told him to press the button, but he was a little too late and just raw Canary Cry.
And he wants Hayatei to use his clash here, but Hayatei choosing to meter burn roll out instead.
Doesn't get the back 3 off the combo. Meter burns it to keep himself safe in that situation. Trade is down, using it to go for the overhead low. Whiffs, gets on the shimmy, but doesn't follow up with the whiff punish.
SonicFox has that super again. You have to be very careful here. He will use it. He's not afraid to, and at this amount of health that Hayatei is at, it might.
By the way, in the DP, SonicFox not going to get the chance on that opportunity. Here comes the setup. Chip damage or 1 ball can do it. Looking for the sweep in the jump back 3. Hayatei not giving up. Just pump the brakes on this ride. Looking for a decisive game 5 to bring up a reset.
Yeah, this is now 2-2. Hayatei has to win 1 more game to reset this bracket, make it 0-0-1 once again. And with this pressure that he's giving, he might be able to do it.
Plus frames. Blocks the overhead successfully, looking for the DP, but interrupts the meter burn portion. Big gap there, Sonic taking advantage.
Yeah, SonicFox so knowledgeable about this game. Going to catch him with the overhead as well. Into level 2 trade is going to be a full combo again, sending him on a ride all the way to the corner. Going to catch him with that same side, apparently.
Yeah, but how's the wake up DP right back at you? Jump 3s and just going to disrespect the frame data. You know Hayatei's going for more mix-up heavy normals to set things off, which are not as fast as a down 1 or a standing jab. Either way it goes, we saw the situation in the very last game. Hayatei was able to bring it back. Does he have enough left in the tank, or did he run out of gas on that last comeback?
That Birdering trade's definitely going to help out making this comeback here. Nice interrupt on that trade call from Black Canary, and now cartwheeling all over the place is SonicFox here, but a nice pickup here by Hayatei. Going to go with the Birdering setup, tries to catch him with the jump 3.
Try to bait out the air tech from Sonic, but nothing doing there.
That's commits.
And the air tech's there, no, 2 bars. You cannot escape the sword of young Damian Wayne as Hayatei on point with the reaction to chase him down. It's actually a very good exchange to get Sonic to come up off of 2 bars. Threat of super not imminent.
So now SonicFox sitting on 2 bars, and now he's really slowed down the pace here. Can catch him with the overhead, but Hayatei still has 3 bars and a clash to work with. Not out of this at all, especially with Robin's high damaging combos. But you have to be very careful. There's 2 bars here and a
look at her
fully
stance,
loaded tree.
Look at that stance. It's just the patience from Canary, just
crab walking all over the place.
Yeah, biding her time. Both of these guys dashing up after the push block with punish opportunity for Hayatei. Big time combo damage started back 2. It's gonna go 463 damage, tying things up essentially. Trait is down, space control, but level 3 is sitting at Black Canary's fingertips. Does she throw out the Canary Cry neutral? There it is.
And now Hayatei straight sitting right there underneath the feet of Black Canary. He's gonna just neutral jump into this.
And Sonic uncharacteristically committing to a button coming down from that neutral jump, which allowed him to get punished on recovery, but right back at you. Hayatei not gonna clash. He's gonna bet it all on his last situation. No bounce cancel from Sonic, but the second time is the charm. Wow. And SonicFox is your 2018 SoCal Regionals champion. Called it out.
Just like that. SonicFox so quickly to take away that health bar from Hayatei, who played amazingly throughout the whole tournament, not taking anything away from him, but Congratulations to SonicFox, our SoCal Regionals 2018 champion. Great play from everybody.
I don't even respect this. Like, literally 2 weeks ago, he was like, yeah, I'm not even going to sign up for Injustice. I'm not even going to play. I'm just going to focus on... No, I don't want to hear that.